Every now and then, somewhere in America, something strange will happen at a bank that will become the media's crisis of the day.
We begin with the second largest bank failure in U.S. history.
California's Silicon Valley Bank has been shut down.
The Silicon Valley Bank ordered to close by federal regulators. It's the biggest bank to fail since the height of the 2008 financial crisis.
When this happens, remember, bank failures are very rare. In Utah, only 3 banks have failed in the last 15 years. And Utah is home to the highest performing, best capitalized banks in the country. Every bank account in America is insured by the FDIC up to $250,000. So if you're like me and you don't have more than $250,000 in your checking account, you really have nothing to worry about. And even if you do have more than $250,000 in the bank, you can likely structure your accounts to make sure all your money's protected. Just talk to your banker. Finally, in nearly every bank failure in the last 20 years, depositors never lost access to their money. Regulators simply transferred all the deposits from the failing bank into another strong and viable bank. When this happens, the failed bank closes on a Friday night and then opens up on Monday morning as a branch of another, stronger bank. Basically, nothing changes except for the app on your phone and the sign on the building. In these cases, even if you have more than $250,000 in the bank, your entire deposit simply shows up in the new bank. But even in a worst-case scenario, if your bank is simply shut down by regulators, you'll immediately receive a check for the full amount of your insured deposit. You can simply deposit in another institution. You don't need to run down to the bank or the ATM or camp out in long lines. You don't even need to think about it. It just happens. The bottom line is this: there's a reason you haven't heard about people losing their money in the bank. The whole banking system is set up to prevent that. That's the point of deposit insurance. In fact, panic is the single biggest threat to our banking system. Even the strongest, most successful banks couldn't survive if everyone showed up at the exact same time in a panic to withdraw their money. So the next time someone on cable news or social media uses fear of a bank failure to try to get you to rush to action or move your money, recognize this is not someone worthy of your trust. Move on. The truth is, there's almost nothing more secure than money in the bank.